You guys, this is the most excited I've been since I was 8 years old and I got a Wii for Christmas. I finally faced my multi-hooping fear and Hatch embroidery software. I was able to figure out what specific hoop size I needed for my machine. I went to so many different craft stores and I couldn't find the hoop anywhere, but I found it on Amazon. For size comparison, here it is next to my 4x4 hoop that came with my machine. I've had my machine now since 2020, and so unfortunately I've lost the original grid sheet, but they gave me a new one with this hoop. Guys, I was so excited opening up this hoop. I felt like a kid on Christmas morning. I just can't believe how much bigger it looks in comparison to the 4x4 hoop. This is literally the closest thing to upgrading my embroidery machine. Okay, so if you've been following me for some time now, you know that I recently learned that you're not supposed to use embroidery thread in the bobbin. Shocking, I know. So when your embroidery machine is doing its thing, the bobbin thread and the upper thread is playing a little game of tug of war. Now this is where the weight of the thread comes into play. The higher the number, the lighter the thread. Most embroidery threads are 40 weight. Bobbin thread that I purchased off of Amazon is 40 weight. Since the embroidery thread is thicker than the bobbin thread, this means that during the embroidery process, the thread will get pulled to the back of the garment. So you should never see the bobbin thread at the top of your design. So the new hoop I purchased has 4 different pegs. If you use the first 2, it'll be the right side of the design or the top of the design. Using the bottom 2 is the left side and the bottom side of the design. If you're more of a visual learner, it'll make more sense now that we're in the software. I went ahead and auto-digitized this file for the sake of saving time. I saw online somewhere that said the first hoop has to be the largest part of the design. And then from there, I add additional hoops to ensure that the whole design is glowing green. Now I'm going to export 3 separate embroidery files. Now it's time to upload it to a flash drive. I named my flash drive embroidery so it'd be easy to locate it on my laptop. Okay, now we gotta bring the 3 files over to the embroidery machine. The bottom right corner is the USB button. I found the first file and then the other 2 are right on the other page. I'm not gonna lie, this was actually very stressful. I was getting a little bit confused. I didn't know which one was supposed to go first because it wasn't labeled on the machine. And then also on the instructions for the hoop, it literally didn't come with any. It just came with the hoop, nothing else. You guys, I was so excited to get my new hoop that it completely slipped my mind to order bigger pieces of felt material. So here I am attaching 2 pieces of felt side by side to 2 sheets of stabilizer using the 505 adhesive. You know, you just gotta work smarter, not harder.